Mommies at PropertyMommies.com. This is Gayla Bustos with Keller Williams Partners.
And this is Miss Brittany Wynn with Keller Williams Partners.
This week we are at an inspection with Andy with ABC Inspections, and he's going to answer a few of our questions.
That's why I'm here.
Yes, and we're on the selfie stick, so if you see it shaky or kind of bad angles, we apologize. We're trying not to cut Andy up. He's a giant compared to us. Thank you. Andy, how long have you been doing the inspections?
I have been doing inspections for about 6.5 years. I was a general contractor for about 20 years before that.
And how many inspections do you think you've done?
Yeah, we did about 240 last year. Yeah, so we're probably over 1,000, 1,200 or so.
Okay, so when you are going into an inspection, what is the main focus that you are on?
Well, the main focus, of course, is on safety. We want to make sure that whoever is moving into the house is going to be safe with their family there. And then we're also looking at things that are going to be expensive to fix, because when you're buying a house, that's always a huge concern.
Right. Can you tell the buyers or our audience what's the difference between a Home Depot item and a safety item?
Well, a Home Depot item would be something that you might say it's more of a cosmetic thing. Like maybe you're going to ask them to fix that as the sellers. Maybe you're going to say, well, we'll take care of that after we move in. Whereas a safety item is something that we're going to say that definitely needs to be fixed before you get in the house.
What is the number one concern? Like, what's the first thing you go for? Like, what's the most important thing to look at when going through a house?
Well, when we look at safety, there are a few things that can be real safety concerns in a house. One, of course, obviously is trip hazards, especially in outside areas. But carbon monoxide leaks in the furnace and water heater can be very dangerous. So we always are careful to check for all of those things.
And what is the number one thing that you see here in Colorado when we're looking at an inspection?
This year, roofs.
Okay.
Because we had a couple of pretty good hailstorms, and we've had a lot of wind damage this year too. So exterior damage has been big this year. In times past, I always say about 40% of the toilets in Colorado Springs are loose from the floor and leaking or are going to leak at some time soon.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even ever think of that.
Me either.
But I do see that a lot in our inspection reports, is saying loose toilet. When you are, say before we even call you, what are things that buyers need to look at when they're walking through the house for the first time?
Well, they need to look, I guess, for evidence of water damage.
Okay.
That's a big concern for most people. Look around to see if it seems like the drainage is proper outside.
Okay.
Look at the general condition of things. I mean, even if the house is sold as is, there are things that would keep you from wanting to buy even a house that's sold as is, even knowing that. But most of the things that we find in houses are easily repaired.
Right.
And we can usually come to an agreement.
Okay. So our tip of the week this week is to get an inspection.
Regardless if it's a sold as is, get the inspection done. Call Andy from ABC Inspections if you're here in Colorado Springs, Monument, Pueblo. He goes all over for us. Check him out on Facebook too, ABC Inspections, because that can save you a lot of money the first year. And the other tip of the week is also to ask your agent about home warranties.
Yes.
I know we pay for the first year out of our own pockets, but maybe we can ask the seller or see what kind of home warranty we can get you on your house.
Yes, most of the problems are gonna happen within that first year, so you wanna make sure you're protected.
Absolutely. Check us out next week. We're gonna talk about
The differences in verbiage.
a lot of people think we make up our own words. I'm talking about my husband. And we are going to talk about maybe the difference between an inspection and appraisal, and a lot of our vocabulary that he seems to think we make up.
Yes.
So you can be a buying power machine.
Yes.
If you're here in Colorado Springs, definitely give us a call. We'll have all of our information and Andy's information if you're looking to buy or sell. If not, give us a call. Even if you're not in Colorado Springs, we can find you a great agent anywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.